Okie doke. All right, so this is a circuit, so you can start at any vertex. All of them are even. I'm going to start at K up here. All right, so it's good to finish like one part of the graph before you move on to the other. If that's actually that's for circuits, for paths. For circuits, you're probably you might go all over the place. But anyway, so I'm gonna start at K, and that means I have to end at K. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back here. 9, 10. Did I mash myself in somewhere? I did. Okay, so that's why you're gonna have to write with a pencil. Let's try this. I didn't get it right. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, so K needs to have some way to come back to it. 4, 5. So I don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to come back. This is where I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to return. Do you see what I'm doing here? So I want you to see what happens when you get stuck, okay? So I started here. I already used this vertex, this edge, and this edge. So I've only got one left. So I've got to keep that in mind when I'm working myself around here. So that's 5. I'm going to go to this one next. 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you looking what I did? How I messed up the first time and I didn't have any way to get back to K? 10, 11, 12. Okay, so good. You see how that works. So write with a pencil. I need all your Chromebooks closed. All your Chromebooks closed. Jack. Okay, so now let's do the letters. K. Did everybody get it? Did anybody have trouble? A lot of trouble? Did everybody finish it? Did you finish it?
Dude, I finished this one, not the other.
Did you finish the one that I'm doing right now?
Sure.
And you got it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right. K, L, N, K, L, N, K. Then O, Q, that's a Q. O, Q. And then I went up here, back up to L. O, M, P, Q, M, K. Okay. All right, next one. I'm gonna do this one on the bottom first because there might be, I'm gonna do this one and then I'm gonna do this one and then y'all are gonna try this one. I think some of y'all have already tried number 3 and you finish it because it's not really hard. Okay. First of all, this is an Euler, you're gonna have an Euler path. Huh? Okay. When it's a circuit, you can start wherever you want. And it's best to start where you have a lot of edges. So for K here, there's 4 edges on K. First of all these are even. Do you know what even means? They all have all the vertices. That's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 2. That's a 4. Do you see them? It's how many edges are coming out of it. If they're all even, you can start wherever you want, but you got to end there too. Okay. If you have 2 odds, exactly 2 odds. See, that was an odd and that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 odds. So you have to start at one odd and you have to end at the other odd. Okay, that's called an Euler path. With me? Path has 2 odds. Anything that's more than 2 odds can't be done. Okay, so I'm going to start your Euler path. This C is odd and D is odd. Okay, so we're going to do it. So I'm going to start at C. Now look, here's the problem here. This right here, can you look up here? Right here in the middle, that is not a vertex. You cannot do a little turn on that. You can't go 1, 2, 3. Okay, the middle is not a vertex. Please keep track of that. Although when I number my paths, I'm still going to draw that 1 and that 2 because that way I know which way I'm going. All right, just make sure you realize it's not a vertex. All right, so you can't do an about face on it. All right, so if I'm gonna start at C, I've got 3 edges, so I need to leave 1 to come back to. Okay, I need to leave one of these 3 edges to come back to. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And now I've already used 1 edge. Please stop. It's a good idea to still use all the edges except for one that's left. All right, So I'm gonna go 4, 5, 6. So now the only edge I have left to go back to, no, I still have 2 edges left. Will you stop that? Okay, I still have 2 edges to go back to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I'm a D, okay? You've got to write your numbers so that you can tell where you wrote them, what edge you wrote them on, so you can see, like, I know that 9 goes with that one, I know that 10, so that you know that you hit every edge, okay? Some of the pictures are lighter, and it's kind of hard to see on, but make sure you hit every single edge, and that'll do it. So I'm gonna go, and you had something different than I did, so, but that's okay. If you did it, do it. 1, C, E. Now, there's nothing here. You just do C, E, A, and then F. I come all the way down to here to F. E, B, all the way up here to B. And then D, F. And then B around this outside here. And then A, C, D. You have to start at C and end at D. You have to start at one odd and end at the other odd. Doesn't matter which one you start at. You can't end at the one you started with. If you did, you messed up somewhere. You either went through an edge twice or you missed an edge. Okay, everybody do the one with their other with the rest of their group. Try number 3, and then I'm done. I may start you on the next lesson. I'm gonna have to play around with things a little bit this week because of what's coming up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
When did the SLS schedule start?
Thursday.
I thought you said it was tomorrow.
Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, next week?
And you have Monday off. But your teachers are going to be crunching it in, and they're probably going to, what they'll probably do is they'll do a lesson one day and they'll do the practice on the other day. So, and that's what I'm kind of going for mostly. Well, that's unprofessional, and I'm going to be doing something. And if they could be doing like a project or something like that. Some of your teachers doing, that's not doing anything. You have 30 minutes in class to do your project, and then. GamKit's not bad if you're learning stuff for English. Okay, are y'all doing the other 2 graphs by yourself? Okay, when you're finished, your assignment is the worksheet.
Which worksheet?
It's attached to your paper.
Which part of it? All 4 pages?
The first 2 pages we did notes, and the last 2 pages you have.
There's 4 more pages.
Oh, there are?
So,
Okay, what did I do?
1, 2.
Oh, whoopsie.
It's 5. It's 5.
Okay,
Yeah, 5.
I think I must have thought maybe. No, your only sheet that's due is this one right here. Front and back.
So you only want.
But make sure, and here's the other thing, number 14, you can omit. I mean, this is for you, you might do that tomorrow. Number 14, you can omit, okay?
What is that? Where's the streets of Butte?
You don't have to do it. Euler. You need to use third Euler, like oil, like an oil. So,
What did it have no in it though? This lost it.
it's German, I don't know. This is the next one. This streets of Euler, that's the next one. I might start on that. Well, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so no, I might teach you how to Euler. We might start Euler just so we can kind of have. And a lot of your lessons, a lot of your assignments are going to be on Pearson. So Pearson, not today, and I don't think tomorrow, but after that, we're gonna be on Pearson. Yeah.
Miss Lars, where's his name?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so for the first one, you're just saying whether it's an oil catheter circuit. That's just this one in the front and the back, yeah. And on the bottom retreat, you have to write all your. Okay, does everybody want to take a shot? Let's go around, let's take a brain break. You can all go up here and take a shot at the basketball. All right, everybody stand in line.
John, bro, that's why y'all lost by 30.
Everybody stand in line. Okay, you're done, Josh. Y'all get in, let's get the line and, no, that is a negative.
Oh, what about from there?
No, nowhere where you can hit somebody in the head. Plus it might ricochet.
He won't hit.
What if it ricochets?
It won't ricochet.
All right.
He's knocked out. He's knocked out. He's Steph Curry.
All right.
Never mind.
All right, y'all can play basketball for 5 minutes if you want. Nobody wants to play besides those two? For 5 minutes, but then we have to get doing our work, okay?
Everything is even.
Correct.
Boom!
No cussing, or you gonna have to have a timeout. Timeout for cussing.
Oh,
But that's why y'all lost by 30. Yeah.
nice.
All right, Elise, come up here and show us your
Show us your
skills.
basketball skills. I know it's great. Like great.
Come on, Elise. Come on, Amir.
No,
No, Amir's locked in. Let's keep Amir where he is. Nurse. Okay, but don't be copying her work. How come you're looking at two papers? What's on the other side? Okay, just don't copy anybody, okay?
Miss Lars, can I use the restroom?
Yep.
You good.
Good. Oh, no.
Miss Lars.
Yeah,
There's 2 odds in the bathroom.
2 odds in the path, and you have to start at one and end at the other.
There's only one of
Can't, you're messing up somewhere.
them. I don't have to ask.
I don't think that's possible. That's not possible to have one odd.
It was neither.
But if you have more than, odds come in pairs, and if you have more than 2 odds, then it's not possible. What'd you say, Joseph? Huh? Neither. Anything other than 2 odds or nothing is nothing, is neither.
Definitely. Kentucky is not a better shooter than me. Like, what?
But you actually, I got
Everybody's here today, that's good.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, how are you doing with everything? How are you doing?
Okay with everything?
I'm a little off track. Not like that. A lot of this stupid. I know, I'm like.
Bro, he doesn't even get
For
out
us
of
getting
field.
a college resume?
No, just for my, it's my methods for the JMU.
Oh, wow.
You don't want that
So
one.
you didn't even have a-
You don't wanna put it that way.
I guess I
Oh, I
have.
didn't.
My mom
I
helped
thought
me.
you had a
What's your
master's.
answer?
What is your?
It was the thing, but I-
My mom's scholarship.
I'm little with my dad.
What's it where?
Central Michigan.
Yeah.
So they wanted me.
They lost by 30.
Yeah, but I'll take two.
Can't wait till baseball gets varsity
Well,
rules.
I'm pretty sure we're.
Right,
Yeah, I was military.
Nah, y'all-
I mean, we might-
If any team
Hoping
gets varsity
for
rules,
more to go, find it, like,
they like it, no, varsity, like any team.
Nobody.
If
You had-
if you had to pick one.
My dad. Not-
Your dad. How much did
We might lose, but we won't get-
You're not nice.
your game.
Yeah.
So it's like second to third quarter.
No, I seen one that. When like Sophia,
I'm not sure how-
and they took a shower.
Yeah, it's
Huh? It's the fall. No,
It's
you
so-
didn't know?
It's Sophia with
Yeah,
like.
it's this one was the- What? No comment. Okay, go ahead and do that.
Probably,
She wants it. She's like
All right, y'all got one more minute, okay?
or maybe the Ravens, it's one of those, Baltimore.
No, Sam, I honestly cried.
Wait.
It's so close. Dude, this is harder than that one.
Every single.
Are there, it's a cap, 2 odds or a cap.
I mean,
Right, right.
your money back. Rodgers, they're like the Rams, the Browns, like different Niners and Ravens. Cowboys.
Wait,
Oh, yes, that was actually the worst one that we did.
I had Hollis.
For all of us, oh,
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do.
Wait, Hollis was mad at us?
She did?
Yes.
How?
Okay, so they were like in the thing like fighting.
$20 on the Niners, $20 on the Cowboys.
Oh, wait, no.
I
can't see her get it. I can't either. That's why I'm so-
Okay, last one.
No way, home.
All stars are all.
Right, you thought his name was.
What last
You
year?
don't know. My name is Gary.
I can't imagine all
You know,
of them.
so that
And the girl is so bad, she's like, oh.
I'm gonna get it up. Bad. Wait, who you follow? Larcy got
Hey,
this.
Elise.
I did try to come to basketball when I was in fourth, fifth grade. I mean, I didn't.
There's-
I have my own nephew. I think see, made football. They look like really cool, but they also have people in football.
I took.
There's only like how many people in basketball.
Just
Yeah, so, right, so they have to get them on. I'm hoping he tries to- but he's gonna be super tall.
So how was your?
He gave you that.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I took one out.
I took one off.
I watched him throw.
Leave him alone.
Bro, no, don't give her. You got
Come here, guys, sit in your seat.
I just want to.
But I haven't seen anybody do one question.
I've done it also.
Okay, but no one knows, no problem.
I'm here, are you kidding me? You're having
This-
such a blast.
That's attention. I was
This
definitely-
is, yeah. That's something. Attention.
Yeah, right.
So
Go get your work done.
That is
so long.
I need a.
I already asked.
I've had it this
Go
long.
make me a pass.
I already asked you.
Make a pass, one at a time.
Whoever makes it first. This one's my color.
Amir gets to go first.
I asked.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was like-
Do your work, Josh. You've had enough breaks so far, okay?
No, it's not.
Stop copying off of people. No, Garrett, you're copying off people.
No, we're all working on questions.
Okay.
Miss Larson.
Yeah.
When we're done, you want us to rip it off and give it to you?
Yeah, if you're done, you can give it to me.
You said we don't do 14, right?
You don't have to do 14.
I don't see another option. What do you mean you have, it says you have to explode?
Oh, no, she said. So they probably both went to 10.
They're not even going anywhere.
He said it's okay.
Yeah, there is.
If it was like that night. But I did win. There's someone else that wasn't there. No. Yeah, I don't know if he's right now.
All even.
I think sort of can have an on limit, like, we can't have one, or I can't add. So one of those. Start at one off.
What's it called? That's it. That's on.
Exactly. It's not all these things.
Miss Larson, if there's more than 2 odds, is it a path or a circuit?
Neither.
Either? Okay.
I don't like it there. Did you see James? It's her second year. And it's like, it's based on the years. No, it's also my second year. It's important. No, she's not there. I feel like Joe understands that too.
That's the only one.
Or you can,
It's like I was like, oh, I would.
Literally, that's 4 years.
like, actually, we should.
That's my next two classes.
I took it from that show.
My next two classes.
That's what I like. As long as you have, actually the class is 3 years of. 3 years.
I'm thinking I mean, next.
That shit's but just you have to pass the law. You have to pass it.
Turn up the one.
Also, if you fail it.
And, you guys need to do your work. If you're finished, you can be on your computer, but you can't be on your phone, okay?
How much should I did you did the same thing? I did master. Where did we get that? Where did we get it from? If you look at his box where he has got this thing like 6 straight. No, you can just think of it. No, but they did. You got. What's the top rate of luck? Oh, I said, oh, what are you trying to do? No, don't. I don't know. How old is he? Good. No, how old is he? I'll make that. No, I'm not gonna make the contract. Something else. Really, like almost couldn't figure out what it's. What is it? Yeah, for your address. It's on the office. It's not gonna do it. It's next to make the now it's dude, no one's dude. It's out there. It's this red line. Setting up, I signed up in this class. No, I do. Don't do that. I don't know how to do that. So, account. Oh, see, he doesn't use it. Yes, I do. Yes. I'll move it. I didn't sign up. I tried some contracts, but they already put that $20 in there. So I didn't, it did take your money. Just can't make no account. Dude, no, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, if it don't take it, make a new account. It's like Prospect will make a new account with you. Undergoing the next 200 accounts. Yeah. They want to just, they're so just can't. Yeah, literally. They want it. Ask me start something early. Dude, just scan. What are you doing? Wow, I'm not trying to. I scanned mine. That's just fun. But yours actually. No, it's been mine. That whole.
Guys, you need to have that done by the time you, like, probably, you should be done already, but it should be done before, in the next 10 minutes or so, at the most. Say that again? Just the second page. Let me see what you have for the third page.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. No, it's so stupid. What is the worst thing? Exactly. He's like, they're gonna send something about. Doug said that. He said they're gonna send something to my house about that. What are they doing right now? Sorry, I got to that. Where's the one? I mean, we go live today in like 3 months. Or not.
Something like that, July 25th. Okay. How do you do fancy? Yeah, they're trying to get that. They're trying to do it.
What is,
Fantasy draft.
what is it?
It's literally that. It's
What do you mean?
Like you're-
What is he saying? Fantasy props? Is he talking about fantasy score? No, he's talking about like under. Oh, like they have to change.
I'm gonna say reverse.
They should change it. The on and off. Would that be?
It is.
Yeah, that's.
Jason Howard.
I hate Jason Howard. I thought you liked
Dude, he's trying to take away from
it.
that. For some apps.
Nineteen. Looks like she is 19. This dude said. Dude, just.
Oh.
A bunch says very good.
Yeah, Brady just used I just asked him about it.
That's not stupid, bro. Yeah, like. No, he picks teams to win. He picks teams.
My brother does.
You want like FanDuel? No, he said.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
He said you go look at the games.
As long as I'm
And he just picks them. Have you ever won?
I bet on the map.
Should I put the team on? Because it's not like when you're on the board, it doesn't show ID.
What?
No. Good job. You feel it. Good job.
So for this one, how am I supposed to show the path if these are the only two that are labeled?
There's the only two, you would just do numbers. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It's all go.
No, I'm gonna be logged in and forgot to.
I did number 12.
So you can't take from
Dude,
If I took a target,
yeah,
it's
don't
bad.
talk about that.
If I took a target, it's bad, I'd go.
Oh, shit. You gotta try to, but no, Ben. Hey, dog.
Is he actually?
He was like, he was out, I'm letting him know. Because, imagine like. Because what?
Imagine, that's pretty fun.
He said he wasn't good at it.
He's looking at a baseball player.
Where's he getting
What's that? Green Bay's 15.
No, it's only around 12 on him. What is it? What is HBCU? Look it up. Orange black. Does he have office in America? Yeah, but not anymore. But he said he's talking longer. He said who? Longer. He's gonna be so wow. Dude, he's at the same height as you over there. He has to be 14.
I saw she said we don't have to do 14.
No,
Why not? He has no second.
Shut the hell up.
Right, so you can think about that.
mm-hmm.
Where do you want it?
Just, you can just put them all there. We got them all, everything together today.
Over, under. 59.
Oh, under.
Under. Points rebounds.
Under. Because he might get 30, 30 the next one to get rebounds.
Under.
Rebounds, he's not getting 20, and he's not gonna have a single assist.
Josh, over, under 40. Josh, under.
No, over 40, over 40. Put my chair back.
Just sit right there. Why don't you sit right here?
You know, like you're, well, my whole joke, I thought Joseph was gonna
On behalf of Grammarly to tell you all about the free version of the best communication assistant in the world. Millions have chosen to go beyond their default grammar checkers and use Grammarly.
Edward just finished his new house. The interior floor plan is shown below. Edward wants to give a tour of his new home to a friend. Is it possible for them to walk through every doorway exactly once? If so, in which rooms must they begin in the tour?
I was starting to 6.5.
That's all we have to do. Is that all it? Maybe we have to do
Oh, you guys think it's good? There's a reset.
Really, we're trying to get in between this. Notice that we are getting back to G here. Recently, I asked people big wireless companies are allowed to. In this video, I wanted to actually solve some street routing problems. Basically, go from start to finish and solve a complete problem. And basically, we've done a lot of videos, and I know there's been a lot of information, but each one of those kind of builds upon itself to describe how we actually solve this problem, what math goes into it, and why. But now let's actually do and talk about how we solve the problem. And just to recap, from the past video, I talked about polarizing a graph and
21. I'm not taking those.
has on vertices. If I want to actually find an Euler's chain works out. So we choose a certain point. Let's just say that we're choosing to start at vertex D here. And we travel along the edges we're choosing for them deadheading. And basically, from there, you can basically choose why it's important to polarize first and understand what those paths are. Because if you don't, you're going to be going wrong. But it is relatively straightforward after all of that, because it comes down to where the odd vertices are, and then we can get it together to make it so that we can solve it. And anyways, notice that it works out. And there we'd have an upper circuit. Now, technically, the original graph did not have an upper circuit, but that's what polarization is about. It's kind of like we have a graph, we fix it via polarization, then we solve. Done, we have our own route. So say that we were a security guard in this neighborhood, we now have an optimal route for going about finding it. And if you're thinking about, well, why am I adding an additional edge? Because I'm really changing the graph. But really what this additional edge would be the deadheading example. That's exactly what the video from our textbook was. When we're adding additional edge, if we were a security guard, we were trying to fix this neighborhood, we now have an optimal route for going about finding it. And if you're thinking about, well, why am I adding additional edge? Because I'm really changing the graph, but really what this additional edge would be the deadheading in the original example. And that's exactly what the video from our textbook or from our publisher was talking about. When we're adding additional edge, what does that mean? Basically, it's adding the edge to Eulerize the graph. When we Eulerize it, we're encompassing deadheading. So really, this 6 and 7, technically, we're not.
Can a circuit what?
You can go over the same thing for edge or edge again, right? You can't.
You can't go, you can never, you can go to the vertex again, but you can't do the edge again.
I think I did.
What I did for this one, oh, you don't have to, you just do the numbers. Oh, yeah, you do have to. You just name the number, do the numbers. Guys, did y'all have a hard time on 11? What I did on 11 was I did everything on the outside and I did the star last. And then I ended up, I started at one of the outside edges, one of the outside vertices, but then I just went around the circle. And then at the before I finished that last one, I went and did the star in the middle and then I came back to the beginning. That's my hand. Did somebody else do something differently? Yeah. So just number the edges and that's gonna be easier for you. You need an eraser. You got it. Got it. You okay? Okay. You got another. Oh, good job. Good. Oh, that's scary. Garrett, you have to explain this to get all your point. On that last one, you got to explain. If it says explain, you got to explain. Okay, I just want to make sure you get all your points and stuff.
Explain what?
Explain why that doesn't work.
Why this one doesn't work?
Yeah.
So I've got all the way here.
Okay, you started here. All right. You still have this edge to come back to, so that's fine. You're up here. I think you're still doing okay.
But if I go.
You don't want to. You can get back to that. Just start playing around with this other part of the graph.
I did the 2 ones, so I did 10 right here. And if you go here, it's not, I don't need to go here.
Okay, you have to get back, you have to come back to here because that's your only way back to this one. This is where you start, right? Okay, so do you see that?
I have to get back to there?
Yeah, because after you do this whole side, you're gonna have to come back to here to get back to here. Now, where did you start?
I started right here.
Say again? What vertex did you start with? Right, that's what I thought. So the only way to get back to that vertex is to go through right here. So you're gonna make sure you leave that.
But how would I do this whole thing?
You can, because look, there's 1, 2 edges to that you haven't traveled yet. So you can go this way or you can go this way.
So I do this.
You need to get back to this edge somewhere. So go. See, you can do that. You still haven't. You still have that one left, and then go around and do this the same way you did this one. Come back to here, boom, boom. Okay. All right. Anybody need some help getting through their vertices and their edges and stuff? Can I get off that phone? No phones. Y'all can do something else, but you can't be on the phones.
Dude, like Cornelius Johnson. That's Elton.
Let me get some.
Cornelius Johnson.
Yeah, let me get some.
It's not making it.
It's
It's just screwed. I'm not really.
Wix is your platform to perform on.
I'm trying to find a good video that gives you like an application of this, and I'm not having any luck of the next lesson. Everybody's just talking.
No, his is gonna be horrible.
like the glazing, like.
Oh, that's good.
I only got 17 in the account 'cause
Yeah, we're gonna watch this right now. Okay, all right, y'all are gonna put your stuff down in just a second. I'm gonna show you a video that's gonna introduce us to our next lesson, because like I said, we're on like a little bit of a time crunch, so I want to at least get started. We had extra time today, so when I have it, I want y'all should be done by now if you've been doing your work, okay? I want to videotape the lesson today, but that's okay. Now I can share. I'll share my screen.
why is that? Honestly, bro.
That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to do that another time.
Oh, yeah, they're bad, their defense is horrible.
Everybody's here today though, right?
Their run defense, it's not.
L'Oreal